This week in Blue and Silver, a beloved pet tortoise is reunited with its family weeks after disappearing in a Mississippi tornado. A helicopter marshmallow drop thrills kids in suburban Detroit, and the jury convicts thief who stole golden toilet from English Palace. All that and more this week on Blue and Silver.
My fish drowned.
Last week's trivia question was, why is Billings nicknamed the Magic City? The answer was, due to its rapid growth, which seems like it happened overnight. 13 students got the question correct. Congrats to Stormy Baker. Please see Mr. Feely to collect your prize.
Last part.
This week's trivia question is to match the student with their hobbies. If you want to participate in this week's trivia, scan this QR code and fill out the form. The scores are in. 13 seniors achieved the gold level for the Montana State Sealed by Literacy. These amazing students are Ireland Snyder, Jennifer Walks, Cyrus Berg, Evelyn Turner, Sarah DeElmio, Harbor Farron, Lauren Watson, Jade Escalante, Amelia Peterson, Mauricio Puma, Joseph Nichols, Paige Garcia, and Homa Masood. For the first time in Skyview history and possibly School District 2 history, one student achieved the platinum level for the Montana State Sealed by Literacy. So congratulations to Sam Ross. 8 juniors achieved the Global Sealed by Literacy. These fantastic students are Moira Felmley, Ayana Isaacson, Hunter Ferris, Andreas Rodriguez, Sophia Rieger, Annika Wheaton, Grace Shea, and Jordan Oblander. 2 super sophomores also achieved the Global Sealed by Literacy, Rachel Broyles and Emily Rippian. Great job, everyone! Boys and girls tennis teams competed at the Eastern AA Tournament in Bozeman on Saturday. For the boys, Karsh Roller, Isaac Mosser, Landon Foreman, and Dean Sennett played into the semifinals. For the girls, Frankie Struck played into the semifinals, and Kennedy Miller was the overall champion. The track teams competed at 2 big meets this last weekend. All of the varsity AA girls competed in Great Falls, while the varsity boys competed in Butte. Here are the Falcons who placed. Aaliyah Stenerson took 6th in the 1600 and 2nd in the 3200. Ray Smart took 1st in the shot put and javelin, 2nd in discus, and set a new shot put record. Miley Bronah took 5th in the long jump. Chandler Christensen took 5th in the 800. Noah Miller took 3rd in the 3200. Merrick Fisher took 4th in discus. Brandon Tucker took 5th in javelin. Keenan Morris took 2nd in high jump and pole vault. Jackson Baker took 6th in high jump, and the boys 4x4 took 6th.
Montana's fastest man is taking that speed south. Billings Skyview's Ryan Deernfield will be blazing the track down in Knoxville next year for the University of Tennessee.
I don't think I'd feel it, but you really do end up feeling it. I don't know, the coach and like everyone was super involved. The team was just like unbelievably welcoming, and it just felt like home to me.
Deernfield hit the weight room early, taking an interest in bodybuilding between his 8th grade and freshman year. But when he found out he had next level wheels, that weight training became focused on explosiveness rather than bulk.
I kind of fell out of love with trying to get super big. Obviously I want to still say like pretty defined and whatnot, but I just fell so much more in love with like having a sport behind it and having a reason behind what I do.
Deernfield hopes to break the all-class state record in the 100 of 10.5 set by CMR's Damian Nelson, as well as Chris Wilson's 200 record of 21.06. The journey he's on has caused him to miss out on some activities typical of high school kids, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
I think the biggest thing for me was understanding and humbly saying it, understanding that I'm trying to do something that a lot of other people aren't trying to do, and I think missing out on things, if you want to call it that, was a big thing that I just had to accept. Missing out on sporting events like that, missing basketball games, missing football games, missing just going out to dinner with the guys, like things like that. You kind of have to understand that you're doing something that not nobody else is trying to do, but sometimes you just have to understand that you're the only one, like no one's gonna do it for you. So you gotta get up and you just gotta do it and you gotta accept that fact.
Deernfield hopes he can rack up some more state gold before heading south down to Knoxville. In Billings, Alec Boffinger, MTN Sports.
Skyview played 4 games over the past week and won 2 games and lost 2. Last Tuesday, the ladies beat West High 17-7 in 5 innings. Lexi Johnson and Taylor Gallardo each had 5 RBIs, while Kenna Fifley had 2 hits. Thursday, the Falcons lost to Senior 10-0. Ella Martin had 2 hits. Saturday, we played Missoula Sentinel and lost 17-3 before bouncing back and beating Helena Capital 15-12. Ruby Sheridan was 5 for 5 with 6 RBIs. Lexi Johnson, Ruby Sheridan, and Taylor Gallardo and Casey Morris have all had home runs for the Falcons. This week's schedule. On Thursday, softball plays Belgrade. Track has a meet at Skyview, and baseball plays Central at Pertsfield. On Saturday, tennis plays the Helena Schools, softball plays Great Falls, and track has a meet at Dickinson.
Billings Skyview junior Jackson Baker is having a remarkable spring, especially considering what he went through back in September following the season's first football game.
Just literally jumping, and then I think my teammate Trey Headley kneed me or into my calf, so it kind of exploded.
Baker suffered a torn left calf, but he also got the blunt force of a teammate's helmet in the back of the leg, giving doctors concern that compartment syndrome could develop. This brought to light memories of Huntley Project's Coney Dole, who suffered a compound fracture in 2012. Pressure built within his muscles, leading to amputation below the knee. Symptoms of compartment syndrome arose just less than 48 hours, and Baker was under the knife that night.
One night, I just went down to my room, and I couldn't feel my leg at all. So I was like, yeah, I should probably tell my parents about this.
He was just like, my foot's cold and I can't feel it. Take him to Billings Clinic, and they pretty much, it seems like from the minute we walked in to him having surgery, it was super hyper speed. They did a really good job of being super proactive, because that was one of the things they said was, in these instances, we like to be proactive rather than reactive.
Barring a smooth recovery process and graduation through rehab, Jackson was slated to be out about 8 to 10 weeks, but he finished his physical therapy in 6 weeks, getting back on the mat to wrestle late in the year.
Yeah, his work ethic for sports, I would say, mostly. He could do a little more around everything else, but sports, he just puts his full heart into it and everything, and just loves everything about it and wants to be out there no matter what, and you could definitely tell.
That journey makes his spring high jump numbers eye-popping. He's qualified for the state AA meet with a leap of 6 feet 2 inches, jumping off the very leg that underwent 2 surgeries.
I just don't think about it. It doesn't really hurt unless it's super cold, and then it hurts, and then I can think about it. But if it's not cold, feeling good, feeling warm, just don't think about it.
Jackson's confidence is through the roof, and he feels like he's a better version, less than a year removed from near catastrophe. In Billings, Alec Boffinger, MTN Sports.
Men's team tryouts are April 28th from 3:45 to 5:45, May 1st from 3:45 to 5:45, and May 2nd from 9 to 11 a.m. You must attend all 3 days.
Falcon Fuel is hiring. Do you enjoy early mornings and coffee? Want to be part of a fun and energetic crew next school year? We're looking for our next Falcon Fuel coffee shop intern for the 2025 to 2026 school year. You need to apply by May 9th, and you can apply by scanning the QR code outside of Falcon Fuel. The perks of the job are hands-on, work-based learning experience, joining an awesome coffee crew, and enjoying special perks and leadership opportunities. The interviews are May 16th.
Join us this Friday, April 25th at Panda Express to support SCCLA. Whether you dine in, order online, or take out, a portion of your meal will help fund our chapter's activities and events. Don't forget to mention SCCLA or use our online code at checkout. Thanks for your support.
All junior and sophomore NHS members are expected to attend a meeting in the library at 2:05 p.m. today. See you then.
You ready for this, Ella? Oh, I'm born ready, but do you know what I'm really ready for? Let me guess. Pizza.
Get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas with a side of breadsticks for just $19.99. Plus, 20% of proceeds go to support Billings Skyview Track and Field. Available only at Pizza Hut's Main Street location. Call 406-259-8424 or stop in today and ask for the local Legends Throwdown deal.
It's a real feel for champions. I agree. So far, eat big.
We're at Skyview High for one class at a time, and this week we honor a teacher who's an amazing role model for his students. Meet James Bullock, a credit recovery teacher who helps keep students steady on the academic path to graduation through the ILC program.
We work with a lot of kids that are trying to recover credits, maybe some kids that need a kind of a non-traditional classroom, just a place to come in. It's a work at your own pace class. So we use a program called Apex. They're on a Chromebook, they're on a computer. We can do all subjects, science, math, English. We just want to provide a different environment for kids to help learn in and maybe just need a little boost in a place to learn that way.
Having been through struggles himself, Mr. Bullock is a great role model for kids having a tough go of it.
I just always been drawn that way. You know, I grew up and have had a lot of things happen in my life that, you know, kind of hurdles and things you got to get through. And just some of the people in my life, like my brother, just, you know, being in the Navy and some of his mental health stuff and struggles and just seeing how he's kind of persevered through that. I've always wanted to be that for some kids. And, you know, in today's world, it's just nice to have somebody to look up to and somebody that you know is going to be in there even when you make mistakes or you fall down a little bit. We just try to provide a place where kids know, like, hey, even when you fall or you make mistakes or something, someone's going to be there to love on you and be there to support you.
He understands now more than ever that kids need people to believe in them to get where they need to go.
There's good days, there's bad days. It's going to be difficult, but we just try to provide that situation for them to know, like, hey, we're here to push you, we're here to help you, we're here to support you.
And finding support through all of life's challenges can go a long way.
If you can find something and somebody to kind of hold on to through the good and bad times, that's important for you to move forward and have success in life, right? I mean, that's going to get you through a job, it's going to get you through life, it's going to get you through whatever comes your way.
Because of his amazing support that will impact the lives of his students for years to come, Mr. Bullock was presented with a $500 grant from the Education Foundation for Billings Public Schools, proudly sponsored by Western Security Bank, and a $150 gift card from City Brew Coffee. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thanks. Wow. Thank you, guys. I appreciate this a lot.
Now it's time for you to nominate a deserving teacher in your life, and you can do it now at ktvq.com/oneclass. In Billings, Miller Robson, MTN News.
I'm sorry, Kennedy, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so sorry.
Bailey.
Wait. Sorry.
Do you have permission? Okay.
You can't!
I got you. I'm sorry. Yes!
Okay, you can see him. There's literally... you...
Hey, they're microphones.
Alright, this is good. From the speech and debate. I'm sorry.